Alright, this is one of those things. I think you would have to see it in person to understand exactly how horrifying it really is. You know, I've been tracing these wires running the power off my alternator all over the engine bay. And I finally got the idea. This doesn't make any sense. Let me open up the wiring bundle and make sure that I'm following the right wires and I'm not just chasing some random wires all over the place. Good thing I did. So, what happens is, these two wires come off of the battery isolator, and I opened up right here once I found this splice. This entire splice was just wrapped in ancient insulating tape, fiberglass insulating tape, and then there's these two wires keep running this way, and they do indeed head into my dash. This wire heads off into another wiring harness, and then this one runs up to my starter solenoid, where it makes contact with the positive battery cable. And I guess that's how this battery has been charging, off of this single small gauge wire coming off of the starter solenoid. And look at this mess. Look at this ancient, badly insulated 4-wire splice solder job here. I'm astonished. And now I guess I'm going to keep tracing these wires, which so far have run across my entire dash, and I'm going to try to figure out where they're leading to. Figure out if they're important or not. Part of why I'm tracing all these wires is because there's so much stuff spliced in that I don't know, by removing the old alternator harness, how many accessories or functions I'm going to be destroying that I need to rewire. So I have to trace all of this. So yeah, there's my amazing nightmare of the day. Really not sure if Ford is to blame for this, or if Leisure Odyssey Incorporated, who built my rig, are to blame for this. But this is incredibly unsafe and sloppy and ugly and unprofessional, and I can't believe it. It's amazing. This is what I've got from my existing wiring diagram so far. Alright, had to add something I forgot in. Okay, so the battery terminals off the alternator come up. They're green at this point. They lead to what I assume is a battery isolator. This cable runs off this post to this terminal. The only other thing coming off of these two terminals here that are connected is a cable that leads over this terminal, which then goes to the dash fan switch, which is the switch that turns on the fans on my dashboard, and then another wire that goes I don't know where. Then this wire, the only other wire coming off of the battery isolator, 2 orange wires, same gauge as the green wires. Those seem promising, right? Follow them down, follow them down, follow them down. They go all the way back into this wiring harness here, and then they head up, 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 come into some black connectors here. And then I thought, because these 2 wires keep on going all the way through here, all the way through here, all the way through here. I had to peel apart that entire bundle to find this. And then they go through the dash, and then they head off going doing dash things I haven't traced yet. And I thought to myself, before I keep tracing another 20 feet of wire, there has to be another explanation. So I peeled apart this bundle a little bit more, and I found this splice. This splice, actually I think this splice was under the connector here, but still, I can't remember now. It was either here or here. Regardless, it sends one small wire into this wiring harness, that I haven't traced yet. Then one wire that's the same gauge as these guys over here to the starter terminal on the starter solenoid, the positive terminal, I mean. And then the battery cable is also coming off of that terminal to the positive here. So I think the way the system was charging was power's coming off the alternator, heading up here, going into this thing, coming down here, all the way here, into this dude, up here, and then back here. I don't understand this at all, but okay. That's as far as I've got so far.